What's up, everybody? This is Coach Trout here. We're going to talk about quarterbacks today and the step ratings on quarterbacks. I was a high school quarterback, got in a car accident my sophomore year, turned into a running back all of a sudden. Loved the quarterback position, played a lot of linebacker, safety, know how to read the quarterback well, helped me out a lot. The game has evolved to the point where it's different now playing at the quarterback position. It's about getting the ball out of your hand quick. It's about using your body to throw the ball. If you watch Kyler Murray's pro day, I mean, it is right here. Boom. There's no wasted motion. He's not cocking back. As soon as that happens in a game, Drew Lock, and I believe that's why he fell in the draft, went from I had him top 10. After reports came in and everything, but there was one subtle thing that he did different. And as soon as it comes back here, boom. When the ball opens up like this, it takes another split second. A lot of guys will cock it and you're trying to get extra power, trying to load up on it. You're not a baseball pitcher. You're a quarterback. Watch Kyler Murray's pro day. It's on collegefootballtoday.org. I'll post it to this video. Every pass is eye level for the receiver. Coming in right here. All they got to do is open their hands, create the window, soft hands, and they're going to catch it every time. The timing is impeccable. Everything Lincoln Riley has taught Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, the past 8 years has really paid off in terms of their quarterback production, winning games, being leaders, and distributing the ball effectively, quickly, and efficiently. So, there's a lot of creative ways to do it. We've gone over most of those. Last year, we were running the jet sweep option pitches and stuff like that. It's a lot of hand work, right? So you got to be sleight of hand. Quarterbacks that are sleight of hand, they never know where the ball is going to be, right? So it's all about deceiving the defense, making them think we're going over there, the ball's going this way, that way. That's why in that jet sweep package, boom, right here, you flip it on the jet sweep a few times, let the speed get out there, get the hogs out in front of them. Boom, flip it, fake the flip, doop. All right, now we're running a quick hitter that way with the running back, and then doop, doop. And then if you flip the ball, you see back here, if I put it down, you flip the ball behind your hip. Nobody knows where it's at. Everybody's scrambling around here. Usually got a guy wide open downfield. There's a lot of sleight of hand stuff you can do, a lot of offensive schemes that are designed to maximize the quarterback play. So let's go into the last few years, 2016 to now. Right now, I have Blake Sullivan up from Fort Hays State. He's a quarterback from Kansas that was found located, extremely good quarterback. Reminded me of the Cordell Stewart of Kansas, I said. Could really do it all. A runner, can catch the ball, but a great passer, great release, great everything. From Kansas, Fort Hays is a great school. Nathan Shepard got drafted in the 3rd round by the New York Jets in 2018 from Fort Hays, one of the D2 powerhouses. They're ranked in our top 25 every year. Fort Hays is one of the best D2 football programs there is. And then we have a lot of great quarterbacks throughout the years. And I'm just going to go to our results page real quick. Not all of them are on here. 2016, Willie Cherry, one of the first quarterbacks that I evaluated. He was a dual threat guy, as Scout Trout. Dual threat guy. He's playing for Ohio now. They had him at wide receiver. He was a 5-star guy to me. Could do it all. Great attitude, great work ethic. Threw a great touch pass for a dual threat quarterback. Really got the ball out quick. Very good fluid throwing motion. All the little things we look for, right? So, and then, also from Wichita Falls, Lloyd Murray. I'm going down our 2019 signings. DeMarco Foster, Julius Monroe. I got him on here twice. I need to get that out of here. Yeah, let's go down to quarterbacks. Tanner Rickle, left-handed quarterback from 2019. He's one of my top-rated guys. He got a D2 scholarship. He had a couple offers. Very good quarterback, lefty. Just graded out phenomenal when you watch him release the football. And Harbaugh thought a lot of the same things on that. Now we're going down. Let's go down here. We had Justin Howard was also a very good quarterback. He's at Carson Newman. Very athletic, very dual threat capabilities, very active in the pocket, great footwork, Carson Newman, I'd take a look at him as NFL potential in the future. Shannon Patrick out of Arkansas Pine Bluff. I worked with him up in Northwood. Very, very good throwing motion. Extremely fluid. Need to work on arm strength a little bit, but I think he had a good arm. He had the arm strength. It's just the way he delivered it was so effortless and so pristine, really. When you're talking about quarterback play, he led FCS passing in all categories up until he got injured at Arkansas Pine Bluff. He was throwing for like 500-something yards a game. He also broke JUCO records at Northland, was the leading passer in the country. Let's go into more about what we're looking for at the quarterback position. A lot of D1 cats that I've been studying for the STEP ratings. There's Blake Sullivan, defend the fort. And then let's talk about Martez Vrana, another great quarterback. NAIA, Oklahoma Panhandle. Didn't have really a lot of options and offers. Should have. One of the best ball deliverers. Really reminded me like a Colin Kaepernick, but he threw very, very well and could run. Really a leader at Oklahoma Panhandle State right now. He's our NAIA Player of the Year for last season. We expect big things out of him this year. He's obviously a D1 caliber quarterback in my book. I think he's a really good kid, has a lot of potential to really make it somewhere. I just seen an NAIA player that started out in the NAIA and transferred and stuff and ended up going to the NFL. So a lot of positives there. Same thing with Lachlan Poore from 2017 out of Australia. He's the first Australian quarterback to ever receive a full scholarship to come to America to play quarterback. So lots of punters, probably had some linebackers from rugby, blah, blah, blah. But he needed development. He needed stuff like that. He's up at the Fighting Saints and in the NAIA, looking very, very good. Had a good spring. Hopefully he's progressing, getting the ball out of his hand quick. And that is what we're looking for. He had all great film, great athlete, played rugby against China, had some phenomenal film from that. And you could tell he's going to be a very good quarterback at the next level. Michael Zakruski, he's a good quarterback out of Tennessee. Very cerebral. He actually ended up coaching at Tabor for a little bit, and he's going to be really good football coach. Brilliant mind. Had a very good release. Didn't get to throw a ball a lot in high school, but got a lot of things going for him as a cerebral guy. As a coach, he could be one of the best coaches in college football when it's all said and done if he keeps his work ethic up and keeps moving forward. We have a lot of guys that came through since 2016. What we're looking for at the quarterback position mainly now, starting out footwork, right? When you're taking your drop, what's your feet look like? Are you getting back quick? If you're in shotgun, how quick do you set up? Boom, is the ball getting out quick when you catch it, right? If you're hitting a quick slant, when it's here, boom, boom, is it out? That's release. How fast do you get the ball out of your hand? When you decide to throw it. Once that action starts and you're like, oh, I'm throwing the football, it comes down to tenths of a second whether you're going to get sacked or hit or not. So, or that DB can make a read on you, know where you're going, and stick his foot and make that break for an interception or a pass breakup. So the quicker and more effectively you get the ball out of your hand, the less time they have to react. Now going further with that, medium range routes, comebacks, outs, anything timing routes, that's got to look good too. That's got to be on time. When the receiver's breaking down, coming back on his comeback, is the ball gone now? So when he turns, he can get back down and catch it without the DB having to make or having the ability or time to make a reaction on the ball. I played DB. I played safety. I played corner at Hargrave against Virginia Tech, against Kentucky. I had some picks because we had the best D-line in the country. I just sit back and read, and once they got on it, the quarterback wasn't on it, didn't have a good release, wasn't getting the ball out effectively. A lot of times it was the JV quarterback, and we'd eat them up, eat them alive, really. Jarrell Poe was on the line. What's up, dog? Raheem Smith at linebacker, 5-star, University of Illinois. These are guys I would want to tap to be step coaches in their area and make a difference. And I think Poe is running camps. But knowing that when the ball is coming out, all this action is going on, the quicker and more effective you can get it before they make the read and get on their breaks, the more yards you're going to throw for, the better you're going to be. I mean, Peyton Manning made a living off of it, checking, reading. I remember when Osweiler was in a game against the San Diego Chargers. He was just doing atrocious. 6'7", wasn't working in the pocket. It was too slow. It really wound up really, reaching for it. They paid that $10 million to leave Cleveland, maybe more. So Peyton Manning comes in, second half, off the bench, called some run plays, down the field, touchdown. They didn't score it all game. So it's all about using your mind. I look for that stuff too. Are you diagnosing the defense before the play starts? Are you just running the plays that the coach gives you? Are you correcting your mistakes if you make them? Little tiny things like that make a great quarterback. Really building your teammates up around you, them having the faith in you in the huddle, how you command the huddle, how you break the huddle, all that stuff matters. When you watch the best in the game do it, they do it a certain way. They have command. They have a lot of leadership qualities. A lot of dual threat quarterbacks, but they're the same type of thing. You're looking for an athlete, obviously, 4.5, 4.6 speed, or faster sometimes these days. And you're looking for a guy that can throw, though, too. I mean, quarterback is about throwing the football. Even at Navy, Georgia Tech, they run the triple option scheme. That's where a dual threat quarterback really comes into play big time. And, even you're going to throw the ball 5-6 times a game, but then 5-6 passes, they better be on because they're probably going for touchdowns because everybody's sucked up. You're running option down the whole game. You got these great linemen at guard that are like 6'1", 250, maybe above that a little bit. And they get down, they can cut the first guy, get to the second level, cut the second guy. I played against Navy. I know they're disciplined. They play with technique. They play with tenacity, and they don't quit. So if you're going to play against a team, you'll play for a team that grinds it out 3-4 yards, and you're dipping around on the veer option, chewing up yardage down the field, chewing up clock, keeping the ball out of the offense's hands. That's dynamic like it was at Hargrave. And then all of a sudden, over the top. I played safety, and I like to come up too. So it works on guys like me that we see run, we're trying to come up and slam, take his head off, cause a turnover, have something happen because we're sick of this 3-4 yards methodic ball that'll drive you nuts. And then boom. All of a sudden I'm like, oh no. Missed that one. So that did not happen to me. I've seen it happen. It has happened in practice. But there's so many different philosophies, so many different schemes, so many different ways to do things at the quarterback position at the next level. And that's what we're here for, to teach you, kind of show you the schemes, and then figure out what's the best scheme for you. In our Scout Trout Pipeline program, usually guys have tons of offers in the end, and then it comes down to those little things that we talk about, where you're going to fit, you're going to play right away, you're going to sit the bench for 3-4 years, and then maybe get a red shirt and start. You don't know what's going to happen, so you got to be prepared for everything. Know what type of person you are, and be a leader first and foremost at the quarterback position. A lot depends on you and the production that you attain for your overall production as a team. Cliff Kingsbury is obviously one of the best in the game at coaching quarterbacks, and then Lincoln Riley. There's a list, Mike Leach. List goes on and on and on of guys that I watch. It's phenomenal at building quarterbacks into amazing ball players. Aaron Rodgers is one of my favorites, and how he throws his Hail Mary. You want to watch that? He throws like a shot put, right? He uses his whole body, and you see him come into it, and it's literally right here, and that ball just comes out because he's using everything God gave him to let that thing fly. God bless. This is the Step Ratings quarterback video. We'll have more, of course. Next up, we're going to take a look at the running backs and rank class of 2021 top 300. God bless. Scout Trout. We out.